Welcome to the Hazmat Chit Chat number 2 with me, Jason, and Ben.
Howdy, I'm Ben. I'm that guy.
He's the human talking, not the drawing.
No, I'm this pug with a wig. Don't mind me. I'm specifically this fashion forward pug right here. This is Ben. You can tell. The T-shirt says Ben.
This is an ice lolly, just in case people were wondering. It is warm, and yes, this is not in any way suggestive.
No, not at all. Who are we to suggest anything at all? Of course.
So,
yeah.
Who have we got watching
Looks
us at the
like
moment?
we made it.
Nikolai. Hi, Nikolai. Welcome back.
Oh, Nikolai's there? Oh, hey, dude. This is what, the second podcast you've watched me in today? Oh, tidy.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, today we're going to be talking about some of the awesome work that Ben's been doing for Wasteland. And Nikolai, I don't have any good banana eating tips, I'm afraid. Oh, lips! I have good banana eating. Jesus Christ!
Nikolai said that you had.
I'm married, Nikolai. Shan't be eating any bananas. Golly gosh!
Oh dear. What is Nikolai saying about bananas?
Go on. Look, can you not see the chat?
No, not from where I'm sitting. But that's
best
okay.
left to the imagination, I think.
Exactly. It means that I can just draw Nikolai as a dog, and hopefully that'll satiate the masses. Oh, yep, with the big noodle arms, little stumpy legs, little cutoff shorts, because he has cutoffs in this universe.
Spectacular.
Yeah.
So today we're going to be talking about some of Ben's awesome ventures in the wastelands and various other things. Because you've been working on quite a lot of stuff, haven't you?
Yeah, just a few things. I'm that guy that makes the Johnny Colossus comics,
which is awesome.
Thank you. It is a really rewarding comic to work on, because I mostly get to say that it's like Mad Max meets Captain America meets, I don't know, some form of gonzo journalism, and it's not even that, because I wouldn't say that I'm that good, but it's a cute little romp. Yeah, we can call it a romp, right? That's not trademarked anywhere.
I don't think so. I had someone suggested Wasteman was like Carry On Fallout the other day.
A Carry On what?
It was like Carry On Fallout. You know the Carry On films?
Oh, yeah.
I can kind of see why he's
see
getting
that.
But, I mean, without the sexual innuendo or the bras popping off.
Yeah, much less innuendo in this one. Yeah.
Apart from me and my ice lolly.
You and your what?
Apart from me and my ice lolly. That's where it ends.
There we go then. But yeah.
So, matron. Hello, Phil. So yeah. So far you've done 13 issues of Johnny Colossus. I believe it's the 13. Something like that, isn't it?
Yeah. I think we're somewhere around there. I know that I've given you up to issue 12, which is kind of like the first season, I suppose. I've got a few other things.
Have we just done 12? I can't remember. Maybe it was 12, because was the first thing was. Oh, I'm lost. Maybe it's 12. I can't count.
Yeah, no. I mean, counting, you know who that's for? Beans. And none of us are beans. We don't
How do you
count.
know? I am a human being.
Oh. Oh, you are now. That's, it's probably going to make our working relationship really weird then. Yeah. Just, I don't know, what do you do with that many beans? I guess you put them on a planet. A little bean planet.
Yeah.
Yeah. I bet they'd be happy together. You know, all those beans in one place. Just like a little atmosphere for them, so they know that they're loved or something. Body of water. Yeah, this is all you need for a planet, right? Oh, and then a big killer robot over there, just standing guard in the background. That's what it's about, right? Sad and happy beans living together in harmony with a giant gun-toting robot in the back.
I mean, that's how I do it.
Yeah, that's it's probably something like how Terry Pratchett balanced the world on top of how many elephants and a turtle? I think it was
Maybe
7
like 4.
elephants. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he stacked. Here, let's count. Neither of us can count, so this is going to be really great. And then there's a turtle down here, and it's flopping around. And that's really what it's all about, right, folks?
So, back to Johnny Colossus.
So, yeah, sorry about that. Do love tangents. Yeah. What about it? Well, it's an awful lot of fun to work on. It's got some appearances by some of our fellows in Mega Muty Mercs, that Kickstarter that ran last fall. We got guest appearances by Brian and Pink Eye, and they're a lot of fun to work with because they're basically just schmucks that show up. And actually, when I was building Johnny Colossus, I was looking back on some of the lore spilled in some of the YouTube videos, and one of the things that was said about Muty Brutes was they all had missions, and they were compelled to finish them, no matter like how wildly outlandish it was. Premise to like travel the world and find these war criminals, and I just kind of was like, you kind of need to be ready for an awful lot if you're gonna do that. And their durability is what they can last for like 50, 100 years.
Plus, I mean, I don't
they're
think.
pretty.
Yeah, originally I was going to set Wasteman 50 years after the last World War, but I think it's been a lot longer than that with how things have been built back up. So, I mean, these Muty Brutes could be 300 years old easily.
Sorry, that was a little fuzzy.
Sorry. They could be like 300 years old.
Yeah. I mean, imagine, like, the human brain wasn't meant to hold that much information. Like, technically, people are living, like, what, to be 90 to 100 nowadays? And it used to be that old age was, like, 35, 40. Like, life expectancy, even if we've evolved, like, slightly, I would still reckon that it's quite a ways off to be like, oh yeah, we can live this long very comfortably. But everyone's on pills now.
Yeah, I think it depends how far medical science goes.
Exactly. Yeah.
I fully intend to be a robot at some point.
Yeah. Longer is better.
So, talk about what you're drawing, dude.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I don't talk very much. But yeah, I recently got part of my Kickstarter with Captain Pugwash and Nemo, and I was kind of inspired, so I started drawing them, and then I realized that while I'm on slight Johnny Colossus hiatus, it might be neat to give them their own little feature. So over here, I'm doing some inking for their little debut. I think it's going to be called Leg to Stand On, but it's basically taking them as mercenaries in Liberty Land and giving them a little mission to complete and seeing like a little tour of the realm, as it were. Just it's been really exciting watching you crank through all those dinosaur and tank rules, and I'm just
Liberty Land's going to be absolutely huge when it's done.
Oh yeah, you said it was what, 70 pages so far?
Something like that, yeah. I mean, I've kind of earmarked pages. Some of the stuff isn't finished, so it could end up being longer.
Oh wow!
I might have to rein myself in a bit because otherwise I'm not going to be able to get it printed. But, it is.
Yeah, that'll be my.
Can't find my.
Well, it's very exciting, seeing it all come down the pipeline.
Yeah, I'm excited about it too. Just trying to find my palette. 2 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah.
How's
that journey been?
Well, let me find my palette and I'll tell you.
Huh?
I got everything set up already.
Oh.
And
excellent.
And then I went to get settled in with my painting, which I'm working on at the moment. But I can't find my palette, so I'm gonna have to make the most. No, that won't work. It's in the bag. No, because I painted some.
Maybe it walked off. I don't know. I assume they grow legs where you're at.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Found it. Hey.
Oh, brilliant. But now your paint cups wandered away.
No, the paint.
Still hitting me.
What are you playing in the background, darling?
Dead Space 3.
If you can hear anything in the background, Anna's playing Dead Space 3 at the moment on the TV.
Dead Space 3.
Yes.
I didn't know the franchise got that far. That's really cool.
I think it got to at least number 3. Are there more than that?
No.
3 the last one? 3's the last one.
That's really nifty. That's oh, the protagonist is named Asminoff, right?
I have only watched Anna play it, and that was a couple of years ago, so I can't remember.
Playing 2.
She's playing 2.
Yes,
What's the guy's name?
Isaac Clarke.
Isaac Clarke.
Okay. Yeah, I know they were all amalgams of old sci-fi authors.
Well, that's cool.
Isaac Clarke, that's really cool. Yeah. Way to go. Way to go. Well, I hope she's kicking butt at it.
Obviously. Anna's a bit of a video game killer.
Oh.
So,
well, kudos.
She's kicking ass. And I finished Dead Island Riptide yesterday. So.
Oh, nice. Is that the one with the woman from Juno?
I don't know. Has it got
Ellen Page?
Ellen Page in it?
No, that is like 2 Souls or something.
It's 2 Souls or something.
It's a PlayStation 4 game.
It's a PlayStation 4 game.
PlayStation 3 or 4.
PlayStation 3 or 4. Can you?
Oh, very cool, very cool.
Because they tried to sue, or they got RC at The Last of Us, because the girl in that looks kind of like Ellen Page.
Oh.
But Ellen Page is actually in 2 Souls or something. Let me Google.
Could you hear that?
I did. That's really interesting. Huh. I had no idea. What a cool...
Beyond 2 Souls.
Beyond 2 Souls. If you can hear it, I don't know why I'm listening.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Beyond 2 Souls has Ellen Page in it. The Last of Us, she just looks like Ellen Page.
Okay.
Oh. Very cool. I like her an awful lot. I think she's really good at what she does.
I didn't like it.
What, the game, Ellen Page?
Ah! The game.
Okay.
I like Ellen Page.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sammy really likes Ellen Page.
I'm not surprised.
Nice. So what are you painting up today, Jason?
Head, why are you still attacking
Today I am painting, trying to finish off some of the custom figures. This is I can't remember what his name is, but it's a bull guy with a cat on his back.
Yeah.
And I'm also finishing off this guy who's a guy in a tree. I mean, you're not going to be able to see him, but yeah. I'll do that. No, my camera's dreadful. Apologies, but he's a guy in a trench coat.
Oh. I like him. He looks like a flasher.
Yeah, not quite.
That'd be a hell of a mechanic, though.
He's flashing his shotgun. There you go. Yeah. Oh, let's see what's in the chat. Hang on. So we've got Nikolai said, Brian and Pink Eye are so lovely. It's one of those sets I regret not picking up. I did enjoy Scott.
Thank you.
And they're great in the comics as well. It just brings them to life that little bit more, you know, gives them that extra dimension. Pretty cool. Nicola asks, is there a reason for the Johnny Colossus hiatus?
Ooh. Not exactly. It's just I'm planning something really, really big for issue 13, and it's taking me a little bit longer to write it. Because it's sort of like a season finale of sorts. Because, you know, we're getting seasons. Not like a singular series, but seasons. So sort of like, if I can pull it off properly, it should be like one of those actual comic books that you see in the stores. Like,
Nice.
averaging like 24 to 32 pages. So there's a lot of stuff that happens in that one. And I just want to do a really good job. So I'm trying to focus on like smaller bite-sized projects while I'm building up to that. Does that answer the question, do you reckon?
It does. Also, you are working on some other stuff at the moment, which is really awesome.
Oh, yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you, yeah.
Like,
no,
as some of you guys in the group noticed... sorry, Ben. What was it?
Oh, for God.
Oh.
You okay?
I've rolled into an engine.
Oh, sorry, Ben. Ben, you were saying sorry before I interrupted you.
Sorry.
No, not then.
Oh, yeah.
I interrupted you before that.
Yep. It's all good. Yeah, I do have a couple of other irons in the fire, as it were. So for the last few months, I've been developing a few games that Jason and I have been talking about releasing. Some of them are traditional role-playing games, kind of in the fast and loose style of Grant Howitt, and some of them are board games, kind of inspired by Power Rangers and Pacific Rim, if it were. More goofy and less, wow, that's a shark that's going to eat the entire city. That happened in Pacific Rim, right? I'm not mixing up Sharknado and Pacific Rim, am I?
Well, that would be an awesome crossover.
It would. Oh, we can do that next. Let's put that on the docket. Like on our Google Doc of things to do. It's like, scribble that down somewhere. But yeah, so...
I mean, I'd buy that for $1.
You quite like what?
I'd buy that for $1.
Oh, yeah. That would do it. Yeah, but let's see. So we've got Mechs and Feelings. That's a board game one.
Yeah.
Where you play as people in mech suits, basically defending an island against all your Saturday morning cartoon style villains and mutants and primordial beasts. Some great cosmic event has brought them all out of hiding or slumber, and now you've got unlimited time to put them all back in their places before they basically eat your settlement. And that's looking like fun. There's a D10 system, I think, and some cards involved. So you get a lot of opposed rolls going on in there, and it's just a good little time.
Yeah, I've got to say the illustrations you've been doing for it so far, it's looking
thank
awesome.
you.
Absolutely awesome. It's kind of that. Well, it's got your kind of. It's a more of a cutesy style, I guess. But
Yeah.
it really suits it. It's really. It's just brilliant.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I definitely wanted to make it kid friendly. I
Yeah.
have a few friends at my local game store who are like very intrigued by it. One of them actually showed his son some of my drawings, and like 5 minutes later, he was like breaking open the printer at their house, trying to get some paper out so he could draw some monsters too. It was actually really precious. And then he beat me at 40K, so it was still precious, but like a little, oh, that was such a good story. And now, here we are. Yeah, so that's a project I'm really excited about.
And it's looking really cool. I love the. I'm glad you managed to sneak in a Pugzilla. That's gonna be awesome.
Oh yeah, well you kind of have to, don't you?
Yeah.
Like, such a fan favorite, and like I grew up on the Gamera movies.
Yeah,
so
man.
Like, having a big goofy monster hanging out just kind of makes the time of it, you know.
You seen the ones from the 90s? Was it 90s or early 2000s? Might have been early 2000s.
I don't know if I have.
They did some fairly recently, actually. It might have been like 2006. Although that's not that recent now, thinking about it. It was like 10 years ago.
Yeah, just about. You know, we were babies.
Well,
doing baby things.
You might have been 2000 something. I was at college.
Oh. No,
right.
I think 2006, I was pretending to go to high school. That was a
spring chicken.
Mm-hmm. You know it. Now I'm just crusty and drawing pugs. Not a bad trajectory, though. I'm not complaining. I love drawing pugs. Actually, you know who I used to love drawing? Corgis.
Corgis?
Yeah. My mom has a corgi.
Oh,
had
yeah?
a corgi.
Oh.
Yeah. So growing up with them, just like, they've got the nastiest teeth. They don't play well with other dogs. I remember walking her once to the beach with my brother, and this woman stops us on the side of the road, and she's got like a little tiny, little bitty, pocket-sized dog that she's walking around. And she stops on the side of the road to tell me and my brother, hey, did you know that corgis are really antisocial towards other dogs? And while she's telling us this, my brother is holding onto the dog for dear life because the dog sees the other dog and is trying to eat it. And it's just like the goofiest little thing. But she was so oblivious in telling us this information that it was just like, oh, your animal is in danger now. And we're trying to stop that from happening, but you need to get out of here.
That's brilliant. I might have to make some corgi berserkers.
Yeah, one of these days.
Oh, they could be like cannibals or something. Cannibal corgis.
Oh, yeah. Corgi cannibals. Oh, that would be nice. Yeah. Oh, actually, I had a corgi comic once called The Corgi's Templar. I could probably build up some minis of that and like stat them with that Knights of Nar expansion.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah. Oh, that might be yet another project for the dossier.
Sounds good, man.
Yeah.
That cover's looking awesome.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I just figure they're inside of that Zeppelin, and there's a big giant who's-ma-what's-it hanging out, and what is it? This isn't Reservoir Dogs. This is, what's that cover with like the young guy from The Walking Dead? He's in that new video game with Guillermo del Toro and what's his face? Kojima.
Oh, you mean the that weird one with all the babies?
Yeah. Something Saints, Boondock Saints.
Oh, it's cool. What?
Yeah, this cover kind of reminds me of Boondock Saints.
The video game with all the weird baby stuff. He's got a fetus and stuff.
Death Standing.
Death Stranding.
Death Stranding. Yeah, that's not out
Yeah,
yet.
oh, it's not Stranding.
Aha.
It looks awesome.
Stranding.
Norman Reedus.
Norman Reedus.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I kinda miss those old-fashioned horror games. It's been a hot second since we've had a half-decent Silent Hill, so...
Well, the last one was pretty good. And I certainly enjoyed it. No, hang on, no. Oh, I'm thinking of Resident Evil. The last Resident Evil seemed like a Silent Hill.
Oh yeah, that looks great.
It is
That looks great. I think my roommate got it for VR and is too afraid to play it now.
7.
Sorry, dude. What was that? I didn't catch the last thing you said.
Oh, my roommate got the new Resident Evil game for the VR.
Oh, right.
I think he's too afraid to play it now because it's just that kind of game.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to play it in VR either, especially that one with the. There's a level with a woman with lots of insects inside of her, and it's just gnarly, dude. Like,
there's an insect inside of her?
Not just one, like a whole colony. She's an insect mama.
Oh my god.
The insect mama lady. In Resident Evil.
7.
Yeah.
With wasp crotch.
Yeah, wasp crotch.
Oh. See, there are only so many things that eke me out like that. But like, do you remember the movie Slither? That one.
I do remember the movie.
That fucking messed me up. Ugh. Something about that kind of body horror. I don't know. It's really good, but also, holy heck.
Yeah.
So where were we, mate?
We were talking about
we drifted
things.
Again.
We have. We were talking about what you were drawing, I think.
Oh, right. Yeah, so...
But, you're working on a new spin-off kind of thing, a new Wasteman series? Well, at least...
New little Wasteman series?
Yeah. You want to talk about that for a bit?
Say it again?
You want to talk about that a bit more?
Oh, yeah. So, this little series, I think it's going to come out in 4 parts. It's going to detail like a little mission that these two have. They're probably off delivering something for our friend Jimmy the Fist. But they get waylaid when their Zeppelin, or did we call it the dirigible?
Yeah, but we can't pronounce
one or the
it.
other. Yeah, I really can't. So, either way, they get in the middle of this tiff between some cyborgs and their friends, the gnarly pilgrims. And we'll get to see a little bit of how that interaction goes. Because they're kind of from different worlds, practically and purposefully. And yeah, just really excited to see where that goes. I think you approved the script the other day, right?
Yeah, definitely. Well, you know, generally pretty much whatever you do is pretty awesome. So it's all good.
No.
I think you understand the world really well. So it's not.
Thank you.
I don't really have to worry about you. Well, you get the tone, I think. The kind of humor.
What?
You understand the tone of Wasteland, you know, the humor and the kind of satire and stuff.
Well, I do try. Oh, you know, we just did that other comic the other day.
Yes, for the Liberty Land book.
Regular Joe.
Yeah, Regular Joe. Oh, it's I haven't processed the thing, but we might have. I should have the emails with the raw drawings.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
got that handy.
Finish painting this film. Give me a second to find it all. But yeah, that's going to be. I talked to Ben about doing this. It's going to be more of a. Like a lot of these things, they'll have like these books, they'll have like a page of fluff. It'd be like a little story from someone's perspective. And I thought with what Ben, with what you do, it just adds, so it's more 3D it's more of a three-dimensional experience. You know, it's more of a, it's really there, it's really happening. And I just felt that it just explores the world so much better than writing a couple paragraphs of stuff would be. It's just so much more effective in getting the story across, I think. Let's see if I can find these emails.
Yeah, it was an absolute delight to work on. I got to draw some shroomonoids, which tripped my trigger.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to sculpting a few more of those. For sure.
Let's see.
Aha.
Got a little pocket there. Put there. Little button there. Gosh. This is really coming together.
Looking really good, dude.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm pretty pleased with how it's turning out. But it needs something. Probably... more windows. Yeah, that kind of goes well. Some sort of... You think they'd have clock or like some kind of embroidery hanging out?
I would have thought it'd be more kind of industrial. I don't know if they're mercenaries. They're probably more likely to just kind of have it functional, you know. And they might have like a, I don't know. They might have like a movie poster or something, like an artifact that they found.
Oh yeah. Oh, maybe one of those fish. Remember those talking fish?
Oh yeah, that's perfect.
Yep. Well, we're on to it. Yep.
Okay, I have
a hell of a musical styling.
It was brilliant. I think. Yeah, I've got everything sorted. Okay, right, I can do a screen share. So this is the the comic that Ben worked on for the Liberty Land expansion. I'm just gonna screen share it with you guys. Ben, do you want to talk about it? Although if you do that, maybe they won't be able to see it. I don't know.
No?
I think I can.
We can find out.
Well, I think I can control the camera.
Let's see. Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, do you want to talk us through this a little bit?
Yeah, definitely. So, when we were drawing this, when we were talking about the script, we were trying to figure out some of the like structure of the area. I forget the name of the town that this takes place in, but
wasn't it in Simpleton?
They built all their houses. Simpleton?
Simpleton, wasn't it there?
Oh, that's yeah.
It might have been somewhere else. I can't really remember. It could have been. It could have been Newington. I don't know. I can't remember.
One of those.
Somewhere in Liberty Land.
Yeah, somewhere in Liberty Land. We have this regular Joe guy, and he and his mom stilt houses for a living. They just put him on stilts, and it works out. But it seems like he may be down in his luck. Probably because all these houses are already stilted. But yeah, he's just walking out down the road, looking for something to do, and he spots a vending machine out there in the background, next to a gas station, next to an old man petting a dinosaur. You know, like you do.
Yes, you do. When if I can find, is this the next one? No, that's not the next one. Spoilers.
Oh, not quite. Spoilers.
Oh no, even more spoilers. I did not click on that. There we go.
Goodness.
Hang on a minute.
Yep. So a little gang fight bursts out behind him. And there we have, I believe that's the cretin. Cretin? Cretin?
Cretin.
How do you say it?
Yeah, cretin.
Cretin. Yeah.
It's like an
Just wanna make
etin,
sure
like an etin,
Etin?
but obviously
Oh, yeah.
derogative.
But from Crete.
Well, from cretin. A cretin is like an idiot.
Oh.
So it's kind of like a.
Oh. This is the colloquial gap, so to speak.
It's
I
just
just
a
know.
pun, really.
Oh. Yeah. So yeah, we have some people showing up. We've got the cretin. We've got some Shrumanoids. We've got some glory hogs. I forget, is that Krieg there? I think Nikolai would know. Jason, you might know, but I think Nikolai would definitely know.
Where? Which one?
The
the hog.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Yeah, and then we've got whichever muty brute that was with the rocket launcher. And yeah, so regular Joe stops to pick up a little token, a cap to spend at the vending machine, and the buzzsaw missile just kind of whoops over his head.
Cool. So then we have. Oh, then it's this one.
Oh, yep, there we go. That kind of ruins everyone else's day. Looks as though that gas station is not in business anymore. And then a tussle starts in the back as the little dinosaur runs off. And then I think some sort of behemoth shows up and interrupts that soiree. What do you think? Do you think it's a mermoth or a rat dragon or?
I think it might be Godzilla himself. I don't know.
Oh, hey, guest special.
Yeah.
It's a very special episode of Wasteman. Yeah.
I did not click on that either. Hang
on. And then we're stuck in a time loop, so it goes back to the beginning.
There we go. Oh, we didn't talk about.
Yep.
Hang on. When they're getting stepped on, he's going to the vending machine.
Oh yeah. There he's at the vending machine, and then that's the sharktopus that lives on top of. Oh my gosh, not Moby Dick.
Ahab.
Yep. Ahab. That could very well be the same sharktopus, but who knows? But yeah, he's going to that slurp machine, getting his slurp on. Looks pretty happy about it too. I mean, I get that happy when I get my slurp on, so can't really blame him. Yeah. And then the machine doesn't work, so he just ends up having a tantrum with it, flipping it over, and it ruins everyone's day. I think it explodes or something. Everything's on fire, you know. You know how it is. One thing catches on fire, then another thing, and next you know, the entire town. Who knows? But average Joe's, out of the blue, just happens to be right across the street, saving the day. Then he gets his little cup of Joe, and he looks really happy. And he's probably the only one that walks out of the story happy, so, you know, it's got to be good.
But of course, he was completely oblivious about everything.
Oh, yeah.
He had no idea that he was just a regular Joe having his irregular Joe.
Exactly. Who's the cretin now?
Yeah. Who indeed? Not him. He's got his cup of Joe.
No, certainly not him. No, never.
Cool. So.
Yeah.
Do I stop this from doing?
Oh, you there?
Yeah. I'll just. Okay. Cool. Let's see if it goes back to you.
Sorry?
Oh no. Okay. I've managed to set the. How do I get it back to switching?
You set the.
I set the camera to just fix on me while I was showing the filters. I can't figure
I
out how to
see.
stop it from doing that.
Well, while we were describing that, I was actually finishing up a little goofy thing. Hold on 1 second. Boop-a-da-doo.
Hey, nice.
Oh, what is that? Is that a transition?
Fantastic. Do you wanna turn it around so people can see it?
Oh yeah. Hold on 1 second. Where's the rats? Oh, looks as though my camera's shut itself down.
Weird. Was that on your end or is that in? Is your phone running?
I think that's on my end.
Oh, how's your battery going?
Yeah. It could use to be plugged in. Hold on. All right, it's in and charging.
Weird. I'm not sure. Oh,
But heck.
Maybe it came back on me. We
Oh,
are
that's
having
so too bad.
technical difficulties. Please bear with us.
Yeah. Oh dear.
I hope that's not my fault.
That's such a shame. Oh, I'm sorry, folks.
Should we if I kick you out and then invite you again, maybe it'll work.
Hold on. Everything's going wonky now. Say that again.
If I kick you out of the chat and then invite you again, maybe it'll work.
Oh, maybe. Let's see how it goes.
Let's give that a go, and I'll catch you in a sec. So, guys, we're just going to try some stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, now it's just me. I'm going to re-invite Ben. Oh, I need to give him a link. There'll be 2 seconds, people. Hopefully this works. Fingers crossed. Maybe if I send that to him on Facebook as well. So yeah, I think the sorry guys, 2 seconds. Oh, I'm not used to talking to myself, which is a bit weird. You'd think I'd be doing it all the time. So let's have a look at the chat while I wait for Ben to see that.
Oh,
so,
you can fuck off.
What's going on?
The stupid robot thing just made me jump.
Oh, I'm sorry. How far back in the... Ben, come back. I think maybe his phone's turned off or something. Oh, come... Isn't that what I want to do? Oh, did it work? Did it work? I heard a blip. Well, we might have to cut it a little short there if I can't get Ben back. Sorry about this, people. Right, while I'm waiting for that to work, let's announce the winner for this month's Patreon giveaway. Well, technically last month. I'm a week behind. But this time, the winner will get... I was going to be a dinosaur, but I made something cool. We have a Hydra Abomination. I can't quite see, it's a bit blurry, but...
no legs for that. No legs for
We've got that,
no legs for
and 2 Demi-Hydras, which are using the Hydra head toppers from the Chimera kit. And the Tubes, or Thugs, within them now. And the lucky winner is Kane. Congratulations. I had you written down here, but I seem to have lost the link. Come on, internet. Eric Kane Peterson, you have won yourself a rather happy family of angry hydras. Yay! Congratulations. Now let me see if I can get Ben down. Oh, well, it looks like it's kicked Ben out for good. That sucks. I'll try inviting him one more time. Invite. Doesn't look like it's working. Could be because I'm live, but either way, I don't think it's even. Is it even showing me?
Oh my god.
Oh, Ben, you're back! Hey!
Oh my gosh, I'm back. Hello.
Back. Hey!
Face.
Check it out.
Oh, hey.
Now we got your actual face.
Yeah, right? Oh, what did I miss?
Crisis
Besides
Averted.
frustration and computers being terrible.
It's pretty much what we missed, I think.
Yeah.
You're back now, that's the important thing. Oh, I did announce the winner for the Patreon as well.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Tell us more.
Well, the winner got themselves some Hydra bits. Ben, you missed this, but I made some gnarly Hydra Abomination and his little friends some Demi-Hydras.
Oh, I love that. Oh, that's so cool.
So, yeah. Very a bit concerned about the sounds behind me. That's still Anna. Then you went dark for a second there, but now there's a picture of things. Cool. And now I'm gone. I think it might be my internet.
Oh dear. Well, as long as it's definitely not one of us that's to blame, I guess we can go on with clean consciences, right?
Definitely. So,
very cool.
Here's some other things to talk about. What are we going to talk about? This would be the part where I should have written stuff down. But,
oh yeah.
Tell you what, let's start off with what I was working on until 3 in the morning and why I am so half asleep.
Yeah, let's find out.
I have been working on the prototype box for Gorgasm. Last week or so, I managed to find a printer
Ooh la la.
that was capable of doing a proper board game box and board, and wasn't going to charge me £4 million. So for doing only like 100 or 300 or whatever. Normally, if you order like 10,000 of something, you get it pretty cheap. But if you buy like 100 or 200 or something, it's just not viable. But I managed to get it viable and looking great. So I think Gorgasm can definitely be a thing now. It's a little hairy for a minute there. But I digress. I need to show you what I've been working on. So this is the box, or prototype box, for Gorgasm.
Oh, Jason, that's gorgeous.
So it's, yeah, I'm really happy with it so far. And also,
Yeah.
This is the back I've been working on. Now, you might notice there's only 2 figures and it's going to have E4, and yeah, this is like a little thing I knocked up to look like what it will look. But yeah, it's just showing you what it will look like. Once I've got the other figures done and everything, it's still a while off, but for the prototype it'll do. Yeah. I'm really happy with that so far.
Yeah, as you should be. I mean, look at that. Like, my favorite part, I know this is like so silly, but the little age and player count and the time symbols you have on the box.
Oh,
I
yeah.
just think those little infographics are to die for.
Oh, thanks, man.
Like, you got that 4-headed fella.
Yeah.
The melting clock. And then, what is that one Gribbly patting a smaller Gribbly on the head?
Yeah, basically. Although I think I might change it to 14 plus. My brother informed me that I'd need some like fancy European things to put on the box if it was 10 plus. There's some laws.
Excellent.
But yeah, no, I'm happy with it so far. Also worked on this tracker as well. This
right.
is for your meat points, your adrenaline, and your glory points, which are stats that you track during the game. And I thought it'd be fun, influenced by Doom Guy.
Yes.
Starting off with the meat points, you got thumbs up, everything's all good, and then steadily gets horrifically mauled until he's a skeleton, and skeletal thumbs down. I just thought that'd be awesome. And then for the adrenaline, you've got like super sleepy with 0 adrenaline points, and then 10 you're just like ready to blow.
Oh yeah, you just explode.
Yeah, and then glory points, the more glory you get, the happier you are, obviously. So he goes from crying like a baby at 0 points.
Oh.
Up to
oh, that's so precious.
Ecstatic, and then you get the cup where you win.
Yeah.
Because you win when you get to 10. You win around, so bizarre. So yeah, that's what I've been working on at night when everyone else is asleep.
Burning that midnight oil, keeping it going.
Kind of necessary.
You gotta do it for the good reviews.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh.
So
heck. Sorry, I've shifted out of frame.
Oh no, we can see the whole thing.
Man. Oh, brilliant. Yeah, I'm just adding a little Gorgasm board down here.
Hey, nice.
Fill it all in, for yucks.
Looks good, man.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. So, at this stage in the game, you've got the board down, you've got the meat tracker, the glory tracker, the adrenaline tracker. You've got 2 out of the 4 models, you've got 4 out of the 4 heads. Are you also going to sculpt down?
Anna's just pointed out that I look like a Russian grandma in your
Oh.
Please, give me some.
Yeah.
Please, give me some
babushka.
What were you saying, dude? Sorry, I missed that.
Oh, no. You do. You look like a babushka.
Yeah.
You're there. You've achieved peak grandmotherness.
It's a life goal for me.
I mean, it's a good look. They've been doing it for hundreds of years, thousands of years. It's a good look. It's like skinny jeans, tried and true.
Oh, I'm not a fan of skinny jeans myself. Like, I wouldn't mind so much if they didn't make all jeans skinny jeans. I mean, I don't wear shit. I don't wear jeans, but you know, that's one of the reasons. If you're an ample gentleman like myself, it's difficult to get some that fit, that are comfortable.
Well, I guess that's why they have other jeans too.
I guess I just wear shorts.
Oh, what kind of shorts? Are you rocking cargos today?
I am every day. 365 days a week, a year, a week. I've got a time machine.
Does that make you part of a cargo cult then?
No. Do my own thing.
No.
Okay. I have my own cargo activities.
Excellent. Oh, that would be a treat though. Instead of like the ideology that you just pray to a plane and the cargo falls out, everyone just wears cargo shorts all the time. And they hope that good things happen because they're doing that.
That sounds very waste, man.
Hey, it could be. It's your show, man. You got it.
Just sneak it in there somewhere.
Maybe 3 expansions from now, you'll have like a world built enough for your audience that you can do that.
Probably do it now. Right into the Liberty Land stuff if I really want to.
Yeah, who's to stop you?
So there's a part of me, you know, with religions in Wasteland. I want them to be tangible. I want them to worship stuff that actually you can see and it definitely exists, and there's no question that it's a thing. It's just as to whether you want to do that or not. It's very much a thing I wanted to do. So, like the Gnarly Pilgrims, they've got some really weird beliefs, but they're attached to things that are actually there, and you can prove. I just thought it was an interesting way of doing it. You know, just like there'll be people who worship toasters and stuff, but they'll be able to show you the toaster.
Yeah. I think that reminds me of a guy that's married to a Ferris wheel in California.
Did you see that? I saw a documentary about a woman who was doing a similar sort of thing. And yeah,
maybe that's the long con. Maybe they have to date their amusement park significant others until eventually they find each other in some sort of arcade. Who knows? Or maybe they're perfectly happy. Here, I'm not here to judge people for falling in love with objects that I think are inanimate. That's not what I'm here for.
It's
I'm here to shoot shit and draw shit.
It's certainly an interesting way of life.
Yeah.
Are there people who fall in love with arcade lives?
That was disgusting.
There you go. Anna's judging them for you, dude.
It'd be alright if she wasn't rubbing dirty oil all over her face.
Yeah.
Or the lady sat on the fence.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a track down and there's an H3 video about them, and
oh dear,
they're a bit more involved than the one you're mentioning.
She kept saying, "I want your fluids."
Yeah, it's.
I was like, "No, you don't. It'll make you ill."
It's bad. Anyway.
Yeah.
Before
we segue into Barcroft's TV.
I found the bags.
Do you want to be on camera? We have an Anna.
Oh.
You're welcome.
Somewhere over there. Oh, that's a shoulder. That's definitely a part of a body. Oh, and a nose.
Whole body.
Whole body.
Well,
I'm looking.
That's a t-shirt. It's not the edge of the frame. It doesn't just float.
Yeah, I do.
Oh.
Floating head. be pretty crazy. We should get like a green screen or something and just wear green and have just our heads
When do I wear green?
when we want to be on green screen. And be invisible. I don't know if we could do that on Google Hangouts, but it'd be amazing if we could.
Yeah. One of these days, the technology will happen.
Oh, hang on, let's see that.
And we won't need green screen.
Let's just checking out the chat. Mongan, I can't pronounce it. Monganala. If that is Eric Kane Peterson, then you have won something. You let us know in the chat. Obviously, I'll message you on Facebook or via Patreon or whatever. Hey, well then, you have won yourself a family of rather splendid Hydra people. And it's a conversions. You've got an abominable Hydra and 2 demi-Hydras. So I'll be posting them up presently.
Those are handsome.
Yes, glorious indeed.
Yeah.
They should paint out really well.
Oh, way to go.
Yeah. I look good.
Right, so let's just have a look at the chat in a second.
Yeah, who all do we have in there?
We've got Bazooka J Rambo. We have Tom Cook. We have Mike Atkinson. Good old Mike. We've got the Monganala. I think I'm pronouncing that right. We have Nikolai. Various. I think I've said everything. But, yeah.
Huh. Awesome. That's a star-studded crew right there.
It is. It is indeed.
Yeah.
So, have you still got your list? What else were we going to talk about?
Oh gosh, where did I put that thing? I think it looks like that one. Nope, that's a playlist. Nope.
Someone that is just under your t-shirt.
Let's see, we discussed Johnny, Nemo, Gorgasm and Liberty Land, Mechs and Feelings.
Oh, Tom just... Hang on a second. Tom just noticed my Svengoolie t-shirt. Oh, there we go.
Oh.
That was a gift from a Waste fan, actually. Okay. Which was awesome. She sculpted up a Svengoolie for him. And I believe he's shown it to the actual Svengoolie, which is cool.
Oh. Wait, the actual Svengoolie is still alive?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
At least he was last time I saw him. He's not that old. Nikolai has a question about Johnny Colossus. How much was Jason involved in the story and design of it, or was it just you with free reign, Ben?
Oh dear. Well, if I remember the story properly, I think I pitched to you like a very long graphic novel in the first place, right?
I can't remember.
Yeah, it was wild. I think we talked about it a little bit, passed it back and forth. You gave some pointers, I gave some pointers. You said some things, I neglected to remember them. And then completely threw that baby out with the bathwater and made the series entirely different. Yeah, I think it's mostly just been me asking you lots of questions at hours that you shouldn't be awake.
Yeah, generally.
Going from there. Yeah.
I mean, I do... I have some input. I ask you to change a couple of bits here and there.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes I have requests.
Sometimes you have to what?
Sometimes I have requests. I'd say I'm more of an editor than a writer, though, if that makes sense.
Yeah. For now, we'll
Yeah.
see how long that lasts.
But we are looking to get Johnny Colossus printed, actually. Are we not?
Oh yeah.
So that
Be
should be
quite
cool.
a treat.
I definitely want to see it in print. I'm pretty sure Ben does.
Yeah, I'd be down. I'd be down. I'm not that modest.
Yeah, just need to build up a bit of a following and figure out how we're going to do it. Maybe a Kickstarter for that with some figures to go along with it.
Have you made a Johnny Colossus type model?
Not yet. I've been saving it up.
Oh yeah.
The thing I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know whether I want to do it in the same style as the drawings, or if I'd want to do it more kind of normal Wasteland style. I think probably closer to the drawings would be really cool. But then would it fit with the other stuff? So it's a tricky one to figure out. But I mean, I think it'd be awesome.
Yeah. Wow. I hadn't even thought of it like that. Like I guess when you're doing Dungeon Degenerate stuff, that's all in the style of Sean Emberger, isn't it?
Oh well, that's exactly the same as his drawings, or at least as close as I can in a figure. Some bits are a bit thicker because they won't cast otherwise. But other than that, you know, it's, I just try and I interpret it as close as I can to the actual source material. But, I mean, I could do something like that. So I think it would look great.
I mean,
just whether it would. I suppose it's not really that important whether it fits with the other stuff. You can shoehorn pretty much anything into Wasteland.
Yeah, that'd be a hoot.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Someone saying print on demand is a possibility. Rubber duck would be cool. What's a rubber duck from? Oh, right, hang on. Oh, Nikolai wants a rubber duck figure.
Oh, do you
there's
now?
plenty of those around. There's we've already licensed out billions of them. So if you go and go to your local, I don't know, Bath toy shop, is that a thing?
Yeah.
No, you probably find that 4 billion on the interwebs.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Well, that's kind of interesting that Nikolai should mention that, because last week I was actually working on a comic for that rubber duck. I don't have it on me. Wish I could show you, but yeah, I kind of forgot to tell you that, Jason. I gave the duck a 4-pager to give it an origin story.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
No.
I think Sir Tenderizer shows up in it too. Ben's
written a 4-page comic for the backstory of the rubber duck that's in Johnny Colossus. That's glorious, dude.
Yeah.
Sure, we could turn this up a bit.
Well, you know, enough people
I
are.
can get headphone splitter.
Oh, headphones.
We've got a Love Heart one in Primark.
Okay. It's just my speakers on my computer don't work now. So
since you did that update,
since I did the update on Windows, it stopped my HDMI cable from making any noise. Much to my chagrin, but but it does mean that Anna can't hear anything you're saying.
Oh no!
I'm just sat here reading the chat and sort of I hear whispering.
Yeah.
Well, I better say nice things about her then.
Ignorant.
Yeah.
He gads. Oh, that's too bad.
Nice little Lincoln puzzle.
Yeah. Let's just show the. Anna's just checking out the drawing. Do you want to turn it around a bit?
Oh, yeah, sure thing.
That's
Here we go. How's that working?
It's a bit blurry.
And it's sideways.
And it's sideways.
Turn it left.
Sideways now. Oh dear. How is that one?
That's upside down.
It's upside down now, dude.
You know?
This is quite a journey.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
What
That way
does it
up's
look
good.
like? Better?
Yeah.
Better.
Hey!
Hey! Hey, it only took so much canoodling.
That's really good.
Noodling? Noodling.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
I will never draw
Thank
again.
you.
Oh, don't be silly.
Thank you, thank you.
Nothing.
My drawing sucks.
Thank you so
Don't
much.
just- That's really cool, man.
Gosh. Thank you.
Oh, there we go.
Well, I mean,
Awesome.
hmm?
Oh, and Steve Peasant Poo Perry is in the chat, and he says, "Hello, Waste fans, gonna have to watch later." No worries. Good
Hi,
to see.
Steve.
Hi, Steve.
Steve.
Steven. Sorry.
You get a little song.
Steve gets a song. Oh, that'd be a great children's book. Oh my gosh, Jason. What if we did children's books set in Wasteman? Or for
We
Wastelanders?
totally could. Maybe we should do a kids' book.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah, for that.
Something on the docket. We just keep coming up with projects, don't we?
Yeah.
We're gonna get buried under them. All right, so there it is.
Yeah, maybe if we
Down
finish
over
the
there.
stuff we're working on for the moment. That's looking great.
No, I refuse. We can't. Just gotta keep making things.
That's really cool, man.
Thank you. Thank you. I have a lot to live up to, so it's important that it's good. To yeah.
Bazooka J Rambo said GW is making kids' books based on their Warhammer stuff, so anything is possible.
Yeah.
Don't know if
There you go.
anything is possible.
People are kicking off about that, don't they?
Wow, yeah, nerd rages.
Something's possible.
I only play first edition. All of my miniatures are lead. Lead, I tell you.
I had some friends who only have lead medals, and they're a lot more chilled out than people that only have the plastic ones. It's
I've got one lead model, and I don't know where it is, and you want it.
I was at the Patreon.
Yeah, for the Gene Stealers.
You offered it, I don't know.
I offered it, but no, I never said you
Oh,
could
someone
have it.
said
You
the
want
magic
it.
word. What about Gene Stealers?
Anna had a old Patreon model kicking about somewhere.
Oh.
We couldn't find it,
Ooh.
but it's there somewhere.
I wanted one years ago, and I looked on eBay, and they were like 90 quid. And then I said to my dad, "Do you think you can find one of these for me?" He disappears for like 20 minutes, comes downstairs, and he's got 4 in his hand going, "Want one?" I'm like, yes, please.
Oh, what a hoot. That's delicious.
Wonder if there'll be any Wasteman stuff kicking about like that in the future. Someone
Yeah.
opens a dusty
Imagine.
box and sells their Mewtwo books for £4,000 or something.
I could see that. I think I saw one of your Haramborgs actually on eBay the other day.
Oh yeah,
For about 90. Yeah.
wow. Could have
So
made
there
more.
you go. Could have made more.
Yeah. So, do you want to talk a little bit about some of the other things we were going to talk about? I can't remember off the top of my head. There was
About the comic.
we chatted about
Yeah, I'm trying to
Johnny
think.
Colossus.
We talked about orgasm.
Talked about
Talked about
Gorgasm.
Johnny.
Yeah.
Talked about Gorgasm. Talked about this comic here. Talked about Mechs and Feelings.
Yes. I haven't talked about your sunken thing. Do you want to keep that a secret, or do you want to talk about that?
What's my secret?
Ooh.
What is it?
Ooh. Maybe just a teaser. Just a
Little
teaser.
teaser.
Little teaser. So currently we're working on a little RPG where you play as adventurers who are kind of think of it in the sense of like Frostgrave and Mordheim, where they're just adventuring and picking up loot and doing their things. But they've all got reasons for wandering into this quarantined city, and basically, it's a very quick-paced game because life is cheap and it's really easy to die. So it's really good to set up for like an afternoon or two if you've got it. I like thinking about games that have that kind of quick pick up, tear down kind of aspect to them. Um, but yeah, it's basically you've got brigands and wizards and people that just go around gathering birds and throwing them at people. You know, so it's all kind of absurdist and Lovecraftian.
There's a really cool theme about this thing that I'm guessing you don't want to go into. I've just noticed the 8-ball on that. That's really cool. Sorry, on the thing.
No, it's all good.
That's awesome. But yeah, there's a really cool theme for the theme for your for this game that you talking about is really awesome.
Oh my gosh! Well, now I'm having this bated breath because I think all of it's awesome, so I can't figure out which thing you're putting out.
The theme for it in general, with the don't want to go into too much detail.
You're absolutely right. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm such a space cadet today. Yeah. So basically, one night the entire city was flooded by some unnatural means, and now everyone kind of floats around on gondolas and explores like these ruins, and there's like a flotilla of homeless people and refuge. Oh, there's a puppet now.
Sorry.
Oh dear. Yep, and that is there, haunting everyone's dreams. Like a good little whatever that is.
It's a boglin.
It's a what?
It's a boglin.
Is that a squig?
It's a boglin. Oh. But you've never seen a boglin before?
Hello, I'm a boglin. Boglin.
Can't say I have.
Hi.
Oh, well, you're going to learn today.
Yeah, that I can put that in my baby book. 26, and finally find out what a goblin is. A boglin? A woglin?
Boglin. B-O-G.
Boglin.
L-I-N-S. Boglins.
Okay.
Yeah, a boglin.
I'll write that down too.
Yeah, and look for mini boglins as well. They're awesome.
Yeah, because I got you like 40.
Yeah. One of the main reasons I sculpt today is because of boglins. When I was a kid.
Oh.
Yeah, that's it.
Voila. That's really nifty.
Yeah, no, sorry. Carry on talking about the...
Tasty Jason.
Oh dear.
That was the boglin thing.
Yeah, so basically the city has all of this stuff wrong with it. Everything's fallen down. The infrastructure's gone. And the mainland, it's on a peninsula, so the mainland has it quarantined off. And there are all these cults forming and all of these strange monsters showing up. And like some plague doctors here and there because the magical sicknesses started popping up everywhere. And let's see, what else? What else? Jason, I think I'm missing something, and I think you know what it is, but I don't know.
The
What am I forgetting?
I don't know if how much are we going to tell them? How much do you want to tell?
Oh dear.
I don't know if you want to keep the main thing a secret. I don't know if it's going to be a secret. Is it going to be a spoiler if I say it?
Oh, Jason, I know what you're talking about now, and yes, that's definitely a spoiler.
Okay.
Jason's like blabbermouth. He blabbing.
The chat show, man.
Don't let her goad you into blabbing.
I don't need no goading. I don't need goading.
Oh dear.
No. Oh, okay. Well, I mean,
yeah.
I think we've left it intriguing enough. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
It's
suffice to say, it's going to be.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, we got some cyborgs there.
Yeah, gotta put some cyborgs there. You can't just look at pugs all day, can you? Maybe you can.
Good.
I don't know. Pugs all day, every day. That's how I've been living, anyways. Gotta do it. the right way.
Oh, awesome, man.
No, thank you. Ooh. Oh dear.
One of these days, I'll get around to actually sculpting some more.
Yeah, you oughta. Just imagine. Oh dear.
Oh,
Jason,
right.
I think my rig's on its last legs.
You're running out of batteries.
A little bit, yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, we can tidy it up here and leave it there. I think we've got through most of it.
Meow meow. I'm a cat. I read the thing.
Oh, that.
And then sang it.
Well, guys, I think we're gonna call it a night. But thank you very much for tuning in and watching me and Ben talking about various things that he's working on.
Thanks for having me. This was a hoot and a half.
Yeah.
As they say.
I was good.
Nowhere,
We didn't talk
but
about
somewhere.
navel stones.
And of course, yeah, thank you to my wonderful wife Anna for joining in and not talking about navel stones.
Don't Google it. Just don't. Don't YouTube it either.
Don't do it. Just
Oh.
ignore it. Navel stones, no.
I've done
no
it
thanks.
for you.
They're not boats.
Don't do it.
They're not boats. It's lies. But yes. So just a quick recap. Ben's working on some great stuff. Gorgasm's going to be awesome. We're going to print some things eventually, including a couple new games. And don't look at navel stones. I think that's everything covered.
Yeah, sounds about right.
So thank you, Ben, for joining us on this. We'll have to do it again because that was rather awesome.
Yeah. Thanks
And
for
thank you
having
to
me.
Anna
This was lovely.
I'll leave you alone next time. I
No,
promise.
don't.
I'll just sit quietly in the
No,
corner.
you should join in.
No. It's a bit bored.
It's been great, and I will catch everyone probably in the Facebook group. But take it easy, guys, and catch you later. Bye.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.